Bonjour, and then we gonna dog. Bino Gizgat, Gizakin, how are you? I hope you are well. Today is Wednesday, August 12th, and I just wanted to pop in here really quickly. I had some thoughts come up during my meditation that I thought would be good to share with you guys. There's, I think the lunar eclipse happened last night, or will tonight. I do kind of pay attention, but I also have a lot going on in my life, and so trying to keep my brain on track with some of this stuff is a little challenging sometimes, but I do pay attention, believe it or not. Anyway, so I wanted to come in with some thoughts that I had from my meditation this morning, that I think will be helpful for all of us as we continue to navigate these trying times. I know I heard at the beginning of the year, I think the astrologers and the readers are saying that, change is coming, a new earth is coming. It's going to be something like 8.5 years of turmoil, but we're built for it and we can do that. And so, paying attention to all the things that are happening on the planet, in our country, it can be very disconcerting, and it can be hard to navigate, like how to keep yourself grounded. So the question that I had this morning is, what is your spiritual discipline? And I was thinking about friends that I have who are Muslim, and their commitment to praying regularly for peace in the world. And I woke up in the middle of the night a lot, and I do that sometimes because I'm old and your body says get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and sometimes because I think Spirit actually is saying, hey, you're called to prayer. You're called to pray for peace over the planet, but I'm not of that faith. I'm trying to not use words to trick the algorithm. I'm not of a particular faith. I have a spiritually based faith that is deeply rooted in what I came to know in my heart about Christ consciousness, and as I have matured, what it has developed into. But it's gone through a lot of tests and peaks and valleys with my spirituality, being able to come back to the rooted goodness and light and faith that lives in my heart. So I thought it'd be a good question for everyone. What is your spiritual discipline? What is it rooted in? Do you know? Have you tested those roots? Have they been tested? Do you know where? Do you know what you believe? Are you willing to have what you believe be tempered by discussions and curiosity and queries, and yet still strong enough in what you believe and your spiritual discipline that you can stay rooted, have a foundation to lean on when things get challenging, when the world seems like it is on fire and is literally on fire in so many places? What is your spiritual discipline? What are you called to do? I will tell you that I have intentionally at times in my life asked for my spiritual discipline to be tested, because I wanted to know that it was rooted strongly. I wanted to also know where the roots needed tending. So I have intentionally, and at times in my life, asked for those to be tested. And I use a framework of asking for those lessons that would test my spiritual discipline and test my faith, for those lessons to be delivered with grace and with ease. Not because I want an easy way out, but because I do have traumas that I have had to work through in my life. And I'm not looking to trigger any of those traumas just to make my spiritual foundation solid. However, some of that has to happen. So that's why I ask with grace and ease. And I believe that my angels and my guides, my ancestors and my guardians have done an amazing job of delivering those tests for me within that framework of with grace and ease. And I think that's also one of the reasons why I am such an advocate for human grace being our superpower, our ability to love each other, to grace each other through challenging times. So yeah, just real quick, just wanted to drop that in here, and hopefully I would love to hear what your thoughts are. Like, how do you know what your spiritual discipline is? Have you had it tested? Have you tested it yourself? Do you have enough confidence and faith in your spiritual discipline that you could have it investigated or interrogated by someone else's beliefs and still stand strong in your discipline, but also be able to understand someone else's point of view if it's a valid point of view, which, I guess all points of view are valid. But I mean, there are some things out there that I'm like, yeah, no, that doesn't pass muster what you're saying you believe in, my friend. And maybe I'm being judgmental. Could be 100%. Capricorn sun, very judgmental. Anyway, okay, so I thought we would pull again the Healing Waters Oracle this morning. Feeling very, very pulled into reconnecting with water, Nive, which is our first medicine and our first relative. So let's see what we have. Okay. Oh, okay. The wellspring. What are you thirsty for? Body care. Take a breath. Yeah, definitely be very good to yourselves during this time. Oh, okay. We've got Selkie again today. Come out of hiding. Embrace who you are, who you really are. If you don't know the story of the Selkies, I encourage you to look into that. They're a Celtic story, and it's the myth is very strong. Okay. Oh, I love this one. So on the bottom of the deck, if I can get it to separate here. Come on. Thank you. The Well Maidens. Kindness, respect, reverence, compassion. Let's see if we can get to this. Yeah, all right. Take care of your body. Take a breath. Come out of hiding. Embrace who you really are. In honor of the Well Maidens. Practicing kindness, respect, reverence, and compassion. And maybe that's really speaking to understanding what your spiritual discipline is. And when I talked about letting it be interrogated by someone else, or even your own, you could interrogate your own, you could interrogate your spiritual discipline on your own. You don't have to have someone be the cause of that. And I highly recommend that, honestly. It's less reliable as a true interrogation because, it's yourself, but it works too. So, yeah, do that with kindness, compassion. Consider the maidens of the well as your guidance That brings to mind the Graces, that painting of the Graces. When leads us back to grace is your superpower. It's all connected. See. Okay, speaking of that, let's pull a Sophia of the Clouds Oracle card. Attenuate. Attenuate. Where are you? Sorry. I don't know how to do this on. You'll just have to get the deck. There is an image. It's a very wispy cloud that I captured one evening on my phone. And when I blew it up for the when I put it onto the card, it kind of blew it up a little bit, but there are stars all around it, and the cloud actually kind of looked like an angel to me, or a spirit taking flight. And I thought that the word attenuate was really, really a powerful way to anchor that energy. So, yeah, let me know how you're doing. Let me know what you thought about what I shared today, if it resonated with you at any level. If you would, please like and share or comment on the video. I would like to see if we can reach more people with these words. I'm not doing it out of a sense of pride or ego. This is kind of my own ministry, and I use that word cautiously because, again, algorithm, but it's my spiritual path, and hopefully it's aligned with other folks. In the meantime, please remember to drink your water, to say your gratitudes to your water. Remember that grace is your superpower, and that is how we find our way to our new earth together. And Bama P.